Race number 4 at Sha Tin on the 11-race programme is a Class 4. It's over the 1,400 metres. Gallant Waking heads the field, one on debut, but down the field in his next 2 starts. Light of Wanshi, first up since February. He won back in November over the 1,600 metres at Sha Tin. Eremo, runner-up on both starts so far, beating a short head and half a length last time out. Maximise Heart's a last start winner. Rock, Paper, Scissors makes his debut for Frankie Law and Matthew Poon. We've got Fiery Flying for Tony Miller. Just a couple of starts, but not beaten far at a 40-to-1 shot behind Maximise Heart last time out. Sparky Star's been consistent. Star Contact reasonably consistent through the early part of this calendar year as well. Down to Hearty Wish, and Kung Fu Tea comes up in class for a last start win. Hasn't been successful in this grade in the past though, Tom.
Yeah, he hasn't. Circuit Mighty here report. He got caught 3 wide, no cover last start and knocked up. But is he going to get an easy lead here, possibly in front?
Well, I think that's the key. He'll try and get across there as easy as he possibly can. Might just have to work a little bit to get there, but there's no other real leader in the race. Star Contact, Hearty Wish, Sparky Star should get himself into a nice position. And Kung Fu Tea, who won in a lower grade last time, he won't be far away.
OK, we've got a couple of replays to have a look at. We'll start off though with an interview with Joe Moreira. He'll ride Eremo. Hasn't beaten far on his 2 starts so far.
Joe, Eremo lines up for the 3rd time this Sunday afternoon at Sha Tin. What's been your overall assessment of his 2 runs today?
Very good runs. He has indicated that even before he goes to the races to us. He's a horse on the making still. I believe, even though I believe he can win this time, I feel like this horse is a potential horse. He's going to climb in, quite a lot in rating. Where he's at the moment is where you would like to start it off, you know. His form is there, and I just hopefully he brings his A game.
Do you feel, given the nature, obviously, the way you talk of this horse, like he is a bit of a work in progress, do you feel that perhaps the 2 defeats, 2 runs, have been sort of a massive help to this horse going forward, just the fact that he is learning all the time?
Oh, no doubt. If you win, its next start you go either up in class or go up in rating. So being stuck there for a little while, I think it's just going to do him good, because it's giving him extra time to just get used to the races and learn about what he's here for, you know. But apparently he's been learning well. He's been doing his track work and indicating that he's improving. So I'm expecting him to go there and perform at his best.
I guess in what looks a nice sort of race for a horse like him, obviously it certainly looks winnable, that's for sure. I guess the biggest sort of question or hurdle to overcome is the barrier.
It is, but you know, we race on the A course, and that actually sometimes is in the favour of the outside draws. He seems to be a bit versatile. He can be a little pushed forward a little bit. He can be dragged back. He's very reliable. Whatever you indicate him to do, he does. And I don't think the gate is going to bother too much. He just needs to find his best form, and I believe he's going to be a very hard horse to beat.
All positive then from Joe as far as Eremo is concerned. We'll keep moving. Have a look at Maximise Heart, Tom, who was a last start's winner. Fiery Flying finishing 10th, but only beaten 3.5.
This was a pretty good run, considering he was caught wide throughout, and in the end he was able to race away and win by a length and a quarter, Paul. He's obviously done well since his last start. He's put on 28 pounds out of the Denner Ship Barn, but he won with a bit of authority last start. Yeah,
I think that's a positive, putting on that weight. He's 1,070 pounds now as Maximise Heart. These horses obviously got a bit of ability. Just a little awkward in barrier number 9, but look, he's going well.
OK, so a solid win from him. He's a big price, though, at the moment, 20-to-1, give or take. Next one we can look at, Paul, is Sparky Star. He's still looking for that first win from 11 starts now, but top 4 finishes on his last 4. Yeah,
so he's getting there, isn't he, Sparky Star, one of the ISGs we've got here. He's got barrier number 2. He had 11 here, and he just was a little bit further back than he would have liked. He sort of got into traffic, hit the line strongly, so he definitely goes in for me.
He got held up and couldn't get clear at the right time. He was taken back. I think he might be a little bit further forward to this time round from barrier 2, so he definitely went down in the unlucky category last start, did Sparky Star.
All right, Light of Wanshi won over the 1,400 metres back in November. All right, this is Light of Wanshi up at Chung Fa, Tom. He won in November over the 1,600 metres. This is 14 now. Notwithstanding the fact that's Lucky Patch in front of him and goes round in the Group 1 sprint on the same day, you couldn't help but be impressed by the way this horse worked here, could you?
No, his trial was really good, I thought. He's under a nice enough hold there, and is doing it really nicely. I just thought the track conditions probably tripped him up a little last start when beaten by Leading Fortune on that good to yielding surface, but the trial was most impressive, I thought.
Yeah, I really like this horse. I think he can win this race. He's just awkwardly drawn in 10, but gee, way he won that trial. If he reproduces that, brings it to race day down here, he's going to be very tough to beat.
All right, that was Light of Wanshi. Chris So, Matthew Chadwick has drawn, as Paul said, barrier number 10. Early favourite, Paul, is Eremo. Yeah,
Eremo goes in. I'm going to go with Light of Wanshi. I think he'll be a better price than Eremo. And look, he has won a race. That was 3 starts ago, and that was a great trial from him. Eremo's two seconds from his 2 starts. Sparky Star. Look, he was very unlucky in his last start. And I'm going to put Kung Fu Tea in, a Class 5 winner last start. He's a horse in a bit of form. Comes back up into this grade with a lightweight and a good draw. 2, 4, 9 and 14.
2, 9, 4 and 3 I've gone with here. I think Light of Wanshi can be too tough for this field here. He was a winner 3 starts ago and did that well over Darcy Joy. He's been racing well. Sparky Star was unlucky. Eremo goes in, and Circuit Mighty had issues last start. 3 wide, no cover. Again, he's likely to go forward. Hopefully he can get down to the rail quick enough. It did win twice over 1,400 metres in Australia prior to arriving. 2, 9, 4 and 3.
We've all got the 2, 4, 9 in our numbers in slightly different orders, but I'm with Light of Wanshi as well. He's a 10 and 3.7 chance at the moment. That is a Class 4, race 4 over the 1,400.